This is the Ghetto Free Press, saying we are not who we claim to be as a community, state, nation, and world, but who we prove ourselves to be over a given period of time. And if we are a liar, time will tell. If we are a deceiver, time will tell. For Jesus said, "And ye shall know the truth, and that the truth shall set and make you free." Education can save us, but ignorance will destroy us. Peace and be informed. This is the Ghetto Free Press, and I'm George Boston Rhymes. And once again, as we was inside, here's a beautiful brother here, a young man. He asked a very important question to Channel what?
Channel 5.
Channel 5, and that's out of Valdosta, right?
This is actually Atlanta.
That's Atlanta station. All right.
Yeah, he right there.
All right, what's your name?
My name is Jamin.
Jamin, I want to commend you for having the courage, brother, to stand up. Too many of our black African-American young men and older men and men from the religious community are afraid to speak up, and that's part of our problem. I want you to explain to us on YouTube what you just explained to Channel 5 and this host of people concerning this young man.
Definitely. Well, first and foremost, I got wind of this situation through Facebook, and through my comrades, I was able to get in touch with this law firm, actually before they were even representing Mr. Shepard, Eric Shepard. I got in touch with his father, and I've been just trying to express my support for what's going on. This is a media lynching, you know, before any evidence is brought forward. A lot of things have been slanted by the media, and I know that this young brother is afraid. I don't know what I would do if I was in his shoes, because I come from a very, my background in my household has always been about speaking my mind, especially when in a situation such as this, because actually we're all looked at the same. This could have been me, because I have a lot of outspoken views, you know, and nothing he said to me was inflammatory. But what Valdosta is about, they've been showing you for the past 2 years, is that all lives aren't equal down there. There's been cover-ups for Kendrick Johnson, and the fact that I went to the website to read about Fox 5 News' YouTube account, the actual headline reads that there was a gun found on a VSU student protest. It says it was found on him. That makes his person. And not only if you watch the video, you'll see that they do not have any evidence linking him to that gun. They actually didn't even answer the reporter on site about whether or not there was weapons in that supposed, book bag that belongs to him. But they still ran with that headline. That really infuriates me, because this is a system that's set up to keep us behind. It's set up in a way that we really can't get ahead if we give them an inch. And it's not necessarily about doing what white people do. I don't think that's freedom in that, being able to do just as bad as white people. But it's just very telling that when white people do the exact same thing or worse, it's never given the same type of media coverage, and it's fair. And every time somebody gets killed by a white person who kills multiple people, he's a lone gunman. He was just crazy, or they go into his story and talk about how he was actually a good student or misunderstood. But we don't get a chance to be even misunderstood. The word misunderstood never even comes to mind from the gate. We're violent. He had a gun on him now, even though the police didn't say that. So even in the media, in the press conference earlier, it was said that law enforcement does participate in these type of practices, and the media is no different. They work hand in hand. And I would just, when things are made public, I think more progress can be made. That's why we want Eric to be brought in public. And so everything can be honest, because there's not dishonesty going on in Valdosta. And I can talk about that all day.
I had talked to the father of KJ. I had told him that they had to find a way to turn him in. That's what I was concerned with. I didn't even want him turned in Lowndes County, especially not to the sheriff's department.
Right.
And so I don't know how the Nation of Islam got into it with the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, but I am happy that somebody found the connection to protect this brother. Because myself, George Boston Rhymes, I'm under a 23-month criminal trespass by the Lowndes County Sheriff Department, and I violated no law. And nobody from the Justice Department on down to the Lowndes County Sheriff or the probate court, federal court, nobody will remove me from this trespass. I cannot go on any part of Lowndes County High School. I cannot even go to the football games. I cannot go to any student that called me as a community activist and as the Ghetto Free Press. And I violated no law. And I have them. I have them on record where Deputy Thomas told me that you are on a criminal trespass by orders of Wes Taylor. We later found out Wes Taylor said he never ordered such.
Wow.
The sheriff said he didn't have nothing on me.
Wow.
So if they don't have nothing on me, yet I am under a 23-month criminal trespass without justification or notification, and won't nobody come to my aid to assist me.
I heard that. Well, it's like I said, one of us is all of us to them, and yeah, my family. I mean, my feelings, you know, man, my sympathies and also my support, active or otherwise, goes out to his family, both families, Johnson family and the Shepherd family. I have been raising money through PayPal. I've been in touch with his father. If you do want to support through PayPal, can I say that an email?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's just working class for FOR Eric Shepherd. That's working class for Eric Shepherd at gmail.com. Please give. Please give. You can contact me on Twitter. Yamin all day. YAMINALLDAY. That's the best way to contact.
Okay, I got one other thing short form. Hold your horse. Just one short form. I want to ask you. What makes you? I know you said it earlier. I went short form. What drives you to try to do what you're doing for this young man? What drives you to do this? Short form.
Most of all, just love for my people. He's still alive, and most of us march for people who are, unfortunately deceased already. But this is a situation where we might be able to save a life, and make the powers that be think twice before they try to railroad another one of our brothers.
Okay, and this is my last question. I watched you inside, and in my watching you as a young man, I watched you to be very disciplined. I didn't know that you had anything to say because you seemed so disciplined. But the question that you asked almost knocked me off my feet right. Because nobody else asked that question. And this is why we got to start picking up our own cameras right. And telling our own stories. And when we see the news media not acting or not reporting our stories, we got to do it ourselves. And what you did today, I believe, is what the founding fathers of this great republic would appreciate according to the law that they put in place.
I can see that, yeah, if it was meant for us in the first place.
Thank you, my beautiful brother.
Thank you.
And once again, this is the Ghetto Free President. I'm George Boss Rhyme. Thank you, brother.
Right, thank you, man.
Thank you. Peace.
You have a card?